Greetings, Monomaniacs! Time for update number 2, the Heavy Armor, Heavy Guns group build. Hosted by Scale Bench and Yorama Marable. Goes to February 26. Big guns. Alright, over to the high production slideshow here. Part 2. Last time, started painting on the tank, the mobile pill box. There it is with the faux shadow box. You can barely see it in there. Hand out some ammo. Yeah, cheap ass to mine. Didn't give you any grills or anything for the engine deck, so I had to buy this. Originally the kit had that hatch closed, but I wanted to put a figure there, so I had to pry it open and make a little platform for him. I didn't get all the pictures I wanted, but here's started painting camouflage. Did the decals. Look, they went really flat. Real nice decals from Tamiya. Decals on the back. I like the double Balkan crosses on the back there. There's the grills down. Started putting the tracks on. Some of the accoutrement. Accoutrement! Very funny word. I wanted to show you something here. A little more decals. I actually put the little, red primer, hull red primer, like where the skirts were. I'm not putting skirts on this thing. So I left it like where the camouflage wasn't painted on there, and it's the hull red on the sides. I started putting all the other accoutrement on, the tow cables, the cleaning rods and stuff. Same thing at the other side. I made brackets up here. Shadow box! Little fire extinguisher. Molded on bolt cutter. There's the commander looking out. Was is los? The allies is coming. There's the guy that wasn't including the kit. I had to make him up, open that hatch up. That's the guy came with the driver, came with the kit. So you had to make a handle. And there's the tools. Tools added to it. And these are the infantry I'm going to put on the back deck. That's the last thing I'm working on for this. And then the pedestal mount gun. Alright. Enough blah 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 blah. As they say, blah blah in Congress. Anytime you go into below the DC, blah 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 blah. Assholes. Alright, here we go. Now, what I didn't show you in the updates, because I did forget to take pictures. You get in the zone, you don't take pictures. See how stark the camouflage was before? What I did a filter wash. Like a, I don't know what color it was, like a khaki. Yeah, real, like a beige-ish khaki. And when you do a filter over, really, diluted filter, it kind of like unifies everything. Plus it gives like a little dirty appearance. Actually, what I should have done, get all the dust off of it. But see, it's not so stark. Camouflage isn't so stark now. It unifies everything, ties it together. I'll do another mud and dirt wash down below. Show like road wheel, road dust and everything. But it really unified the paintwork on it. Made it look all unified. We all come together, little children of the sun come together, live in unity and harmony. Woo! There's that pedestal mounted MG 42. Dude in there at the shadow box. I'm in the shadows. Added the little fire extinguisher and the molded on bolt cutters. I can't. All the shit they gave you separate, they had to put that. That just cheeses me off. It pisses me off. The same with the grills. It's a cool kit, but the stuff on it, man, pissed me off. Tamiya. All the tow cables and the tracks on the side. Tools and such. The little divisional symbol right there. I took it out of the spares. That wasn't with the decal sheet. The rest of the decals came with the kit. These are all for Yag Tigers. 1945, spring of 45. Home alive in 45. That's what the GIs wanted. And here's the troops that's going on the back deck. Made them all up to be like a little Waffen SS squad that would accompany the Yag Tiger, keep any infantry from harassing it. This is a newer Tamiya kit. I'm not really pleased with it. The haversacks, they molded on the back, and I cut them all because I like separate stuff. And they were all keyed, so that the only way you could build this figure was to build this figure. You couldn't, like, you know, you could build a lower half, but to try and put it with an upper half, it's keyed. You know, it had like little indentations, and they would like fit together like a jigsaw, so there wasn't like any ability to swap them around that much. But this guy was converted somewhat. Gave him a different head from a war game factory set. Believe it or not, the 156 scale head is bigger than the Tamiya heads. That's a big thing with Tamiya. They make their figures too damn small. Guess it's that Oriental mindset. I did have to straighten his legs out a little bit because the position I want to put him in, so he was more converted. That guy's pretty much stock. This guy, I did a little bit of converting. I gave him a different head from that same set that I got that guy's head, and different kind of arm because I want him reaching around. And most of these other two guys, the haversacks that were on the back, I had to cut them off and fill them in with green stuff. But they're still in the process of being painted. And they'll be all going on the back deck here. Oh, I knocked my MG loose. Oh no. Oh, I'm sad. Knocked my MG loose. There it is. And of course, the showpiece of a whole build is the guy in the shadow box. Oh, I'm in the shadows. I want to come out in the daylight. Oh, I live a lie. Oh. Of course, the cool grills. Oh. Yeah, but it really tied it together. Really unified the paint scheme when you do a filter wash. Like I said, next update, I gotta do some more weathering. I'll do some chipping, you know, some rusting, and just little bits of weathering left to do on here. And I'll put the infantry on the back, and that'll be the finish. I'll jump on to my next entry for the group build. I already got all the stuff I need. I can just jump on that. And there's the Japanese mountain gun, the figures I'm working on for that Armorama, Land of the Rising Sun group build on Armorama. I gotta get back on this. This has been lingering. And a first for the channel. You know me, I'm not a car guy. But my one friend Rob on the group build group decided to do a civilian group build. I wasn't even going to get into it, but I decided, you know, I'll try it. I don't do cars, but one of the kits my dad had back when he used to build models, it sat downstairs in the basement for 40 some years. It was an old AMT 125th scale Model T Roadster with a Laurel and Hardy figure in it. So I'm going to be making Laurel and Hardy driving an old Model T Roadster for the civilian group build group. So I got that to do. I got another entry in this one to do, and I got this one to do. So I got 3 group builds underway. Ah, busy year. Idle hands are the devil's playground. Come play with me, baby. Play with me. I like that shot, man. Where it's like, oh, look at that monster. Look at that behemoth. That 128mm gun. Blah blam. Blah blam. Alright, guys. Puppies! Alright, they're here. There's Loki. And little Luna. There's my Loki. Gotta take them down, feed them. Puppies keep getting bigger. Alright, where's Lulu? Where's my little Lou? Luna. Oh, there she is. There's my pretty girl, little Luna. Pretty little Luna. She's the crazy lady. Always getting in trouble. Always getting in trouble. Yeah, Loki's too dozy. She's always the one getting in trouble. Ain't you, girl? My little Luna. Always getting in trouble. You guys said you missed the puppies last time, so I made sure I included them. They're definitely partners here in Zabunka. So you're partners here in Zabunka and the wackiness and craziness that goes on in Zabunka. Alright guys, try and jump on one of these group builds or just build fun. Just, you know, just build a model. You ain't gotta do a group build, but it'd be fun if you jumped aboard. I'd like to see what you guys could do, what you can make. We can all have some fun together in this wonderful ancient hobby of ours that goes back to the days of the pyramids. Model building is an ancient and revered art form. Woo! We are the priests of imagery and history. The high priesthood. Alright, Bill, stop smoking that shit. Oh yeah, they made weed legal here in Maryland coming up this summer. Everybody gonna get high. Alright guys, just being silly. Just keep building, keep having fun. Until next time, Panzer Man Bunker, Panzer Man Bill saying, Auf Wiedersehen, mein Damen und Herren. Giggity.